Hey everyone. Okay, back again for another live. I'm going to try and do an Instagram live every day this week and give away copies of The Bottom Line for Baby by Tina Payne Bryson, who I am doing a podcast with called Baby in the House. And if you haven't caught this week's episode, it just came out this morning, and I think I have coffee on my mouth. And it is about potty training. And I never thought about potty training babies, but we talk all about it. The nice thing about it is if you are like, hey, I wonder what Tina Payne Bryson says about potty training, you can literally go to the chapter. And not only that, but it goes by letter P. You can't see this because I'm not on screen. About potty training. Potty training an infant. So I picked 3 winners, and we're going to go through their questions, and I will put up another question request, and if you have a question, then ask it, and you'll be entered to win. I actually don't remember what the questions are, so I'm going to have to pull these up. Okay. The first question is, why do parents spend money on baby mittens when they have baby socks? And I like this question because I don't know either. We were talking about this. I was rounding this weekend. Okay, I don't know how to get rid of this thing and go back to nothing. Okay, we were talking about that this weekend when I was rounding at the hospital, and there was these baby mittens, and they keep falling off, and they fall on the floor, and they fall in the diaper and everything like that. And our bottom line was that baby mittens are a waste of your money. And if you're going to buy anything, what I would buy would be an extra pair of baby socks and put those on the baby's hands. Parents, the reason for mittens isn't for warmth. It's so that the baby doesn't scratch his or her face. And so people put mittens on them, but they are like the flimsiest little things ever. And if you know what I'm talking about, comment below or give a thumbs up that yes, you agree that baby mittens, fall on the floor and everything like that all the time. But if you use socks have way more elastic. And so if you use baby socks instead on their hands, then you will not be finding mittens on the floor everywhere. So save your money. You can repurpose those socks for next time to wear on their feet. And parents often ask me why are their feet purple? Why are their hands purple? How many layers of mittens do I need to put on? And I try and reassure them that it's totally normal to have purple hands and purple feet. It's not a sign that baby is cold or that there's something wrong with their heart. It's because their blood vessels are immature and they easily clamp down. And so that's what you see is you get the blood vessels that clamp down. They turn a little bit purple. You can warm them up. You can put socks and mittens till the cows come home on, and it won't make a big difference. So the person that wrote that question, I won't out them, but they will be getting a copy of Baby in the House, Tina Payne Bryson's new book, The Bottom Line for Baby. And so if you would like to win a copy for yourself this week, leave me a question on my Instagram stories, and we will pick some random people. The next question, the winner asked, how to know when to drop a nap completely. And this is a good question. Parents often ask me, okay, how to drop a nap completely. Got it. Parents often ask me when to drop a nap. And so we talk through their typical ages. Babies in the first 4 to 6 months of life will just kind of nap on demand, and they'll nap many times per day, and it's totally fine. And for the most part, at least for the first 3 to 4 months or so, I would just let them nap when you like, rather than trying to get them on a specific schedule. Now you can, if you need to for work or working from home or daycare or whatever, you got to get stuff done. So if you want to get them on a regular routine, you can, but most babies, at least in the first 3 months, kind of just sleep on demand, sleep a lot, sleep 15 to 18 hours per day. Some sleep even longer in those first few weeks, and that's totally normal. When to drop a nap completely? I think what I would look for is, first and foremost, I'm a big fan of focusing on bedtime and are they sleeping well at night? And if they're sleeping well at night and getting good rest, sleeping through the night if they're over 6 months of age, then I would just let them nap as you like. Once you start to see, okay, he's having trouble falling asleep at night, or he wants to be up late, or she wakes up throughout the night and I think they're getting too much daytime rest, then that is the perfect time to say, okay, we're going to drop a nap. Most 12-month-olds probably take 2 naps per day. Most 18-month-olds probably take 1 nap per day. So somewhere between 12 and 18 months, you can drop that nap. And it varies by kid, and it varies by if they're in daycare or anything like that, or who they stay with or what their schedule is. But babies should be sleeping through the night by 9 months of age, vast majority. And then you can start to pare down naps from there. I find that parents like to have at least like 1 long nap in the afternoon. So when you're going to get rid of a nap, what I would recommend doing is getting rid of the morning nap. Now what that might do is move up the afternoon nap to like right after lunchtime. I find that a lot of parents will put their baby down like 12:45, 1 o'clock. They'll sleep for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And that is great. I would love if you could comment below any experiences that you've had and what age of your baby we're talking about, so we kind of have a little bit of context there. But I find that most babies will drop their nap completely when they're drop 1 nap when they're 12 to 18 months of age. Have 1 nap. Hang on to it as long as you can. If they're sleeping well at night, if they're going down okay, just let them keep napping as long as you can, because it makes for happier babies, happier toddlers, and happier parents if they can get that nap in. So I would try and hang on to that 1 nap for as long as possible. I mean, our kids, our oldest is 10, she doesn't nap anymore. Our second oldest is 9, and he takes at least 1 or 2 naps per week. And it's mostly like, hey, you are grouchy, and it seems like you probably didn't get enough good sleep last night. Let's take a nap. And so, around there, I mean, he's still 9 and he takes a nap per week. I love to take naps. I take at least 2 naps per week for sure on the weekends, because naps are amazing. So why not have family nap time be a part of your family tradition? Okay, third and final winner and question is the one that asked, discipline babies before 1. And honestly, these winners, I didn't think that their question, I mean, they asked great questions, but I just randomly scrolled through because I had 10 pages, like screenshots worth of questions, and I just had to pick because I couldn't decide whose question was the best, and I just picked these. So if you have a question, go to my Instagram stories. There'll be another question opportunity. You can ask a question. I'll do another live tomorrow, and I'll pick out more questions. This question, great question about discipline before 1. There's not really any discipline to do before 1. That's the bottom line. What you can do is instead focus on attuning with your baby. So showing your baby that you get it, like you understand when they're frustrated or upset or those sorts of things. When they're having a tantrum or when they're upset, you can say, oh, I see that you're really angry. And they don't understand the words, but they understand your tone, and they understand that you are emoting with them. You're sharing that same emotion that they're having. And then they'll start to turn to you when they're upset or something like that to get affirmation, empathy, reassurance, support, those sort of things. That's really what I would focus on. Now, when they do annoying stuff, I would try and just, oh, we can't do that. Oh, like the word that I use is oh, and parents use a lot of different words, but I like oh, and oh, we can't play with scissors. Oh, we can't run in the street. Oh, we can't do that. And then it kind of just is a way for them to hear from you things that they can and can't do. And then I don't think any baby or child or toddler or anyone should be spanked. And I don't think that timeout works at that age. I just did a post yesterday. I can probably find it and pull it up here because I have my pictures. Right there. That post is about not doing timeout at all. And so I don't find that timeout works that well. I try not to do timeout much and instead just focus on positive engagement and talking through issues once they've occurred and debriefing and trying to make a plan for next time we feel that way. And so discipline for babies under 1 year of age is unnecessary and unhelpful. I hope these questions are what you guys are hoping for. Ask some more. I gotta get addresses, so if you won a copy, I tried to tag you in my Instagram stories already so that you could know that. And if you won, send me your address and I'll drop your copy of The Bottom Line for Baby. This book comes out tomorrow, so if you haven't already pre-order your book and enjoy, because it's like a fantastic book. Tina is not paying me or giving, she gave me some books to give away, but that's it. But the nice thing is this, oops, my screen just went dark and it made me really dark. It goes in alphabetical order. All of the questions that you might have. Nursing a baby to sleep, daycare or stay at home, bug spray, baby-led weaning, sleeping in car seats and strollers. All that good stuff is in there. Talks through it all. Keep up the good work and see you tomorrow.